Alright, welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a hot second, but I am actually going to do some of my global challenge battles here live. I absolutely did not have enough time to do all of them. I did some, but I will do some here. It doesn't matter if I complete them. I'm not really, I wasn't trying to, I was kind of busy this weekend, but looks like I've done 6 battles. I think I'm 4-2 right now, if I remember correctly. Some pretty bizarre losses. One loss I had, I remember I overpredicted my opponent and brought the wrong team, but that's part of the game. No big deal. All that matters is what you see here today. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Kinda interesting. We got Starmie. I mean, aside the Sylveon, assuming Goodra is looking really good against this team. I mean, their Sneasler could be problematic too, but I got Sableye. Just shut it down. I might lead Sableye into Eeyore here. I don't know if they might lead Sylveon. Honestly, Sylveon could be... Wonder if I try to set up... Maybe I lead Sinistcha and Sableye and try to set up Trick Room turn 1. I'll just lead Eeyore. I think this will work. They're probably gonna lead Incineroar, Sneasler more than likely. We'll see. Alright. Oh, Starmie plus Sneasler? Okay. That's not too bad. I think I will still just fake out Sneasler. If this is Mega Starmie, I'm not particularly too worried. Oh, you know, I should have faked out into... I should have Protect here and faked out into Starmie. But they might just go for close combat. I think that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I should have definitely Protect with Goodra here, because I'm going to get flinched anyways. Hopefully they just go for the... Yeah, figures. A little dumb on my part. But... Guess gotta just do what I gotta do. Substitute Starmie. Now that is frightening. Let's see what they got. I mean, it's not really a big deal as you saw. Kinda just neutralized. And they didn't get to see that I have Protect yet. Maybe there's an advantage to that here. Not really. It's all mind games. I'm just gonna go straight Shelter. If I miss the burn, that's gonna be not good. I could Protect. But if I connect Burn, it's kind of pointless to Protect. It's a little risky. If I miss Burn, I'm probably gonna get obliterated by the close combat. That's not good. I should just Protect. Oh my gosh, thank you for coaching. Liquidation into Sableye, which I avoided because of my Bright Powder. Kind of lucky there. So I do get Shelter up, so in a way, it still worked out because they didn't go for an offensive move on me. I know they're gonna try to come for me here. I think they might have Incineroar and they're gonna switch in on Sneasler more than likely, knowing that I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp, but it is what it is at this point. I'm just gonna Shelter again. They can't crit me. Okay. Awesome. So if I get my defense all the way up, they're not really gonna... It doesn't even really matter that they're using coaching. I mean, it will at some point matter, but as of right now, I'm okay with them taking out Sableye. I'm gonna actually body press probably into Starmie to break the substitute. Gotta bring in... I mean, they more than likely have an ice move. It might actually be all up to Goodra. Oh my gosh. Or maybe I just go for Matcha Gotcha. I might as well go for the Trick Room. I doubt I'm living here, realistically. So, I'm just gonna target Starmie. Okay, they go for close combat. Maybe they'll double into Goodra here. Yeah. That ain't living. It's a little scary, but maybe Goodra can actually still sweep the entire team, depending. Please be enough to break it. Oh my gosh, that wasn't even enough to break it. What a nightmare. Well, this might actually be bad. You're telling me that that's still not enough damage? That's kind of nuts. I guess I go for max defense. I might as well break the substitute. Oh, it's because of the defense boost from coaching, that's right. That is a little problematic, I guess. But if they only brought physical attackers, they're not going to be able to take down Goodra. Okay. They're definitely going to Liquidation into Camera Up. But I just have to waste their turn. That's all I can really do at this point. Please break it. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, so at this point... I don't know what they'll do. I could try to double protect. I mean, this is such a bad start, but there's still hope, technically. I should have probably maybe even set up a shelter, but it is what it is. Yo, what's up, Chimchar? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I think this might be cooked. Maybe I have to just target Sneasler at this point. If they go for coaching here, it's gonna be sad. Just kind of struggling here in this very first battle. I think I probably just body press Sneasler real quick, get rid of it. Or do I set up one last shelter? Screw it. I don't know if I can even win this with, if I win this with just Hisuian Goodra, that would be absurd. They can't crit me, so I'm not really worried about that. Please don't flinch me. Yeah, that kind of hurts. So I definitely need the defense. Okay, good. It's kind of a dicey situation because they could just coaching here, knowing I'm gonna more than likely go for protect. I don't know. It's definitely not good for me. This Starmie is actually a big threat. Yeah, obviously, the play. Good call, though. For sure. If only I could have got a burn up on this Starmie. That would have been smart. I could just remove Sneasler, but they're gonna close combat. I mean, I pretty much lost this anyways. I might as well just let it play out how it's gonna play out. You're playing Persona 5 Royale? Oh, that's cool. Come on, let me crit. That would be insane if I was able to crit here. Yeah, it's pretty much game. Maybe I should just forfeit. They'll probably knock me out this turn, so I might as well let it play out. Yeah, I'll admit that caught me off guard slightly, but coaching is definitely very common on Sneasler. It could have been really good if I led a Rangaroo here. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. And that is unfortunate also, because I actually had some play there. Very unfortunate. Flinchy flinch. I mean, at this point, it's pretty much game. Oops. I'll just forfeit. I'm gonna save our some time here. Or wait, maybe I can get lucky with a crit. Should I try to get the crit? Literally, if I could somehow get lucky. I don't even know if I can live this at this point. Honestly. Man, even if the other body press did go through, it would not have been enough damage. Yeah, it's gonna get knocked out now, probably by Starmie. GG. Goodra is definitely a good pick here, but it's just the offensive pressure isn't that good once the Starmie got even just 1+1 on it and behind the substitute. I should have probably put up Sunny Day with my Sableye, actually, now that I think about it. That could have maybe been a good play to try to weaken the liquidation a bit. Very cool team, though. I liked how they used the Starmie there. Let's see here. Looks like a rain team. They might lead Palafin, but more than likely they might lead Pelipper with Incineroar, or maybe Palafin. Maybe they'll parting shot out or flip turn out. The thing is, my team's actually pretty good at dealing with something like this. I'm just trying to think what would I like to do. Another situation where Hisuian Goodra actually is a pretty good option. I could lead Sableye in Orangaroo, Here. I might even bring my Drampa for this fight. Nah. I'll try this. I mean, honestly, Sinistcha could be pretty good for support. They may lead Double Dark based on my team comp. Alright, so they lead Incineroar plus Palafin. Okay. What I'm gonna do here is actually just try to burn Palafin right out the gate. I know they're gonna fake out on Oranguru. I almost want to just switch out. Or they might just try to go for... Yeah, I'm gonna switch out, actually, because they might try to go for Darkest Lariat. I don't know what they're running. I saw someone run Close Combat on Incineroar in this global challenge, so I'm not risking it. I mean, against my... I'm not saying, like, here. I'm just saying, I've seen it. It doesn't really matter right here, but they Close Combated my Drampa in one fight. And I was like, oh yeah, Darkest Lariat, see? But they actually target Sableye. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that. Alright, I definitely won't want to save that. I'm gonna alternate. I should have brought Sinistcha. Yeah, they might just Darkest Lariat in the Sableye again, which is actually kind of dicey. But if I can set up with Hisuian Gudra, I can still have weather control. Maybe I don't need Trick Room as much. We'll see. Because if they're running, if they're using Pelipper, it's probably just running Weather Ball. And as long as I get Sunny Day up, it neutralizes that. Alright, I'm gonna try for the Trick Room here. I think I just keep setting up. One more should be good. Yeah, I'm just kind of sacking Oranguru here. Hopefully this pays off. I'm kind of like tunneling vision on this Hisuian Gudra. Okay. I mean, Palafin's completely shut down for the most part. I don't really mind getting my attack lowered on Gudra. It is a little annoying if they have Sylveon, but I should still be able to use Iron Head. Alright, in comes Pelipper. This should be good for me. Alright, first I'm just gonna go for Sunny Day. I'm not even gonna use Fake Out. I don't think there's a point. I'm gonna remove Palafin now. I don't wanna just keep letting it do stuff. Okay. Should be able to tank that. Let's see if they try to go for Hurricane or Weather Ball. Hydro Pump. Whoa. So they're actually running Hydro Pump on their Palafin. That is something I have to watch out for. I think I just need to double target Pelipper slot here. If they bring in Incineroar again, they're gonna fake out Gudra though. Archelodon, really? Okay. I'm just gonna try to remove this. I'm gonna burn it. Just to get off some residual damage if I don't knock it out with my move. And they're not, it looks like they're not switching out Pelipper. So they're kind of accepting that they're not gonna get the Weather War here. Ooh, that's a good call. Thankfully for me, it doesn't, you know, I still have really good bulk as Hisuian Gudra. Going for a Hydro there in the rain. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that puts me in a really good position. Nice. I might even just go for a burn on Pelipper, just to break the sash. Or I could just knock off on it too. I'll burn it. That way I can guarantee to do something with Sableye just in case. I'm gonna protect, because they're gonna fake out into Gudra. Cool. Get a burn off. It's pretty much up to Gudra here. They Hurricane it into Gudra. Okay, they're doubling into it, looks like. Mm-hmm. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here now, I'm gonna knock off onto Incineroar and Body Press into Incineroar. They can't crit me. I'm at +4 defense. Hurricane could confuse me, that would be a little annoying. But yeah, I can take that. Okay. Okay, I still use Body Press, and it brings Incineroar down to 4. So this means... Okay, they have Citrus Berry. Unfortunately, Knockoff didn't go first here. But they do Flare Blitz. Okay. Look at that whopping damage. I feel like I'm still in a really good position. I'm gonna go for Knockoff into Pelipper and Protect. I don't know, actually. This is actually kind of... It's very close, because they could connect a Hydro into Camera Up. And I'm confused. Oh no, that's not good. Oh my gosh, this might actually be enough. But it might knock out to Recoil. This is actually kind of scary. At least I'm going for... It's not enough to knock out, that's not good. Scope Lens. This is actually pretty bad. This is actually very dicey. It's gonna come down to RNG. Because there's no way I'm living a Hydro Pump from a Pelipper. Even if I put the Sun back up, no way. So all I can really do is pray that it misses me. I don't even think Knockoff will be able to knock out Incineroar here. I'm just gonna knock off into Pelipper and Protect. Maybe I just stay as Camera Up. Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, they Protect with Pelipper. That was a good call, because they're going to Darkest Lariat into Sableye now. Or Flare Blitz. Dang, that was a good call. And they'll probably live, barely. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. All I can do is pray for the RNG that they miss Hydro Pump. That's all I can hope for at this point. Oh well. If they don't miss, GG. The confusion was a little unfortunate. But you know, that's part of the game. Please miss Hydro Pump. Of course it doesn't. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. I was actually gonna bring Drampon too. That's so unfortunate, because that would have been the perfect closer instead of Camera Up. And of course, the one-time Pelipper is running Hydro Pump over Weather Ball. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. Whenever you play these global challenges, it's actually more advantageous to go spicier or deviate from the common moveset, because people become so adapted to playing against similar teams from tournaments and such that whenever you bring like a special Starmie, for example, that's gonna throw you off entirely. And that's a great strategy when you essentially are playing one-off blind matches. Really cool battle. Alright. Let me try to get a dub on this one. Let us see here. We got a lot of ghost types. Very interesting. Burn still feels relatively good here. I think I need to lead Oranguru plus Sableye. And then I'm gonna bring Camera Up. I almost want to bring Drampa, but it's not really going to be able to hit too much. I mean, to be honest, Gudra might be pretty good here. It's been pretty good in every match, but I feel like I just brought the wrong teammates. I was banking on that being Weather Ball Pelipper in the last battle. Frostlass plus Kang. Alright, they're probably gonna fake out into Oranguru. But what I'm gonna do here turn 1 is actually go for Sunny Day, because they're probably gonna Mega Evolve Frostlass and try to get up. So they'll either Blizzard or go for Screens here. I feel like I just have to go for Trick Room regardless. Yep. Or they might Aurora Bell. Potentially. Yep, fake out into Oranguru like I thought. I wonder if this is a last resort Kang. I wonder. Kind of brutal, I will admit. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp into Kang, and I think I'm just gonna hard switch into Camera Up. Actually, no. Oh, this is actually kind of bad. I might have to just sack Oranguru. But if I can burn Kang, that'll be nice. It might be Silk Scarf. Wait, what? Why would they go for Aurora Veil here? Oh my gosh, I got so lucky. Thankfully I did not switch out. Okay, getting up Trick Room is huge. I'm gonna go for a knockoff on Kang. I'm just gonna extra Sentry to get some chip damage up on Frostlass. Thanks for coming out, and I hope you're all having a great weekend. Definitely a little bit of a rough start for me, but it is what it is. I can appreciate the spice. Wait, do they even have it? Did they even have an item? So what I'm gonna do here is switch in camera up where Oranguru is. I'm gonna knock off into Bloopy. I love that name. They could have Surf, but as long as I get in here, I doubt they're gonna go for a Surf here. Wonderful. I had a feeling like I could wall an electric move. They hit their own Pokemon. Wow. Alright, Bloopy. You lost your Magnet. Rock Tomb into Sableye. I'm gonna switch out Sableye to kind of preserve Fake Out for later in the match. I'm gonna bring back in Oranguru. I think I'm just gonna Earth Power into Belly Bolt. I almost forgot what its name was. Alright, Oranguru. Alright, camera up. Let us shine. Alright, got Bloopy. Drain Punch? Oh no! It doesn't even heal enough back to counteract the burn. Alright. Snow is back, but I don't think it matters much. I'm gonna go for an Instruct and Heat Wave. I'm pretty sure this should one-shot Frostlass. Okay, they go for Protect. I guess I could have gone for Sunny Day knowing that they might do that. I mean, I still have Sableye, so I'm not particularly worried about it. They might try to target. I'll probably just have to sack Oranguru here. I'll try to get a Trick Room up, but I will Protect. They're just gonna Blizzard, let's be real. What is that? Alright. Gotta be careful here. It's definitely gonna knock out Oranguru here, unfortunately, but I'm thinking I just go for Sunny Day. Because I don't actually have a bat. This is not too bad. If I can burn Dragapult here, there's always that as well. Alright. And I have Hisuian Gudra also in the back here. Alright. Sableye dodged that. They might Shadow Ball camera up here, realistically. They Blizzard. Sableye dodges. Can I live this? Just barely. Please connect. Beautiful. Holy! Look how much that does to Dragon Ball. Oh, it was a crit. I was gonna say, there's no way. Wow. Feels bad, man. But yeah, thankfully. About time. Yeah, so I am running... I'm not going to be able to do every battle, but I just wanted to do a handful of them. I did some offline, but I figured it'd be kind of cool to go live. I haven't gone live in weeks. I've just been making some videos here on my channel. That would have been cool to see a Last Resort King. GG. Alright. Let me get that rating up a little bit, because I took a little blow there. I think there is maybe like 3 or 4 more hours left until the tournament is over. Alright, let's see what they got. Interesting. I mean, camera up looks really good here. Sableye into... Rangaroo? Because they might just lead Incineroar plus Sneasler. Camera up. Maybe I even bring Sinistcha. No, I mean, honestly, Hisuian Gudra looks so good here too. Whatever. I haven't been bringing Sinistcha that much, but I'm gonna try this. More than likely they're gonna lead Incineroar plus Sneasler. But I don't really know what they're gonna do. We'll see. Okay, Incineroar plus Basculegion. Alright. Kind of a situation here. I'm gonna actually Will-O-Wisp into Basculegion, because if I connect the burn, it will be very significant. They're probably gonna fake out into Rangaroo, so I'm gonna switch out into Hisuian Gudra. If I connect the burn on Basculegion, that's gonna be so good for me, because that's the main thing preventing my camera up from doing work. And understand, even with this thing burned and in the sun, it can still one-shot camera up with a water move. So this is good, but it's not really solving the problem just yet. Kind of surprised they didn't go for fake out there. But, you know, that play makes a lot of sense also. They just wanted to get rid of a Rangaroo. Good call on my end to switch out. Yo, what's up, Ada? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna protect with Hisuian Gudra. Okay. Are they gonna double into it again? Very nice. I'm knocking off into Basculegion. Got rid of a Choice Scarf. Okay. I'm gonna knock off into Incineroar now, just to kind of get rid of its Citrus Berry that it most likely has. I'm gonna Shelter. Okay. They're maybe gonna double into Sableye here, which I'd be okay with. Okay. Let's freaking go. Goodra has been the MVP today. Come on, Goodra. Alright, got rid of King's Rock. Whoa, what the? That is wild. I'm gonna go for a sunny day with Sableye and let it go. I'm gonna Body Press into Incineroar. Let's freaking go! Okay. I mean, granted, it gives a little bit of a boost to Flare Blitz, but I'm not really worried about Flare Blitz into Goodra. Okay. What comes in? Ah. There's the Sneasler. That's a pretty good switch. Dang, they got plays, actually. Okay. Aerodactyl. I'm fine with targeting that with Body Press. Yeah, let's go. Rangaroo for sure. I'm gonna go for Trick Room in hopes that they try to go for a close combat here. And I'm gonna use Shelter. Because if they do fake out a Rangaroo... Oh, and they might even fake out Goodra here, actually, now that I think about it. More than likely, they're gonna fake out a Rangaroo. Okay, they don't. Please do not flinch me. Alright, here comes close combat. I will be able to take that. But I'm hoping that please don't flinch me on a Rangaroo at least. Please don't flinch me on a Rangaroo. If it doesn't flinch me on a Rangaroo, game-changing stuff here. Come on, please don't flinch a Rangaroo. Please don't flinch a Rangaroo. Let's freaking go. It's over. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna extra sensory into the Sneasler here, because it more than likely is gonna get one shot. They protect with the Sneasler. I don't blame them. Looking good for me. Goodbye, Aerodactyl. And Eeyore lives. He won't be sad anymore. He's been sad that I lost those first two battles, and we're here to cheer Eeyore up, you know? Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube to cheer Eeyore up. He needs you. More than ever. More than ever before. I'm gonna protect on Eeyore here. In case they try to fake out close combat, Eeyore. They might just fake out a Rangaroo, which is probably the smarter play. Yeah. But I don't want to... The thing is, if I target Incineroar with Body Press here, I have a good chance... I think I'll get knocked out by close combat at that range, for sure. So this is a lot safer. Safety is our middle name. Come on, Orangaroo. They may even try to preserve Sneasler here. I could totally see it happening. Because I don't think I can see them like calcing it right now, like they're trying to figure out if they get one shot by my move. I mean, you're 4 times weak to a psychic move. You're not sashed. We've already seen it on Aerodactyl. Goodbye. And that will be game. Because that was probably the only thing threatening me at this point. Adios. Harsh sunlight has faded away just in time. Let's see what they have left. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's go. GG. Alright. Back in it. Let us see what my opponent may be bringing. It looks as if it could potentially be Sand Team. More than like, I mean it is, but... Let's see. I wonder if I lead... I probably have to lead Sableye. But I almost wonder, do I lead Tamara? Yeah, he had Basculegion left Deflector, I'm pretty sure. I almost want to lead Drampa here. Goodra, maybe, actually. I think I'll lead Sableye, Goodra, bring Sinistcha, and Camera up in the back. Yeah, I think he was burned also, so... There really wasn't anything he could do. Talonflame plus Garchomp. That can be scary. So, right out the gate here, I could try to just burn Garchomp, which might actually be the play. Because they might just Tailwind, or I can just fake out into Garchomp too. Yeah, I'll fake out into Garchomp and go for a Shelter. That might be better. Even though I'll get hit by Rough Skin. They could just go for Acrobatics into Sableye. But yeah, it won't knock me out, so it's really whatever. They're definitely just gonna spam Earthquake under Talonflame. So getting this defense boost with no damage is a lot better. Alright, I'm gonna just go for a burn into the Garchomp now. And I'm gonna set up one more Shelter. Please don't miss, please don't miss, please do not miss. Please don't miss, please don't miss. Please do not miss. Tailwind. Please don't miss. Thank you. Alright. That is amazing. So Earthquake's coming in. I mean, Sableye looks like it might even dodge it. Oh my gosh, I was confusing it originally with Talonflame's text, but I did dodge it. That is so funny. Sableye really just out here proving why it's such a good support Pokemon. You can run it in a lot of different ways. You can use it to set up screens. They definitely don't have an item on Talonflame. I mean, it's like I don't really necessarily want to switch in Sinistcha here. But do I? It's like a tough call. I could save Sableye. Screw it. I'm gonna save Sableye. I'm gonna body press into Talonflame. I know it seems weird, but it'll break Gale Wings, and also maybe I can do a 2-hit KO potentially. They protect with Garchomp anyways. Kind of worked out. I don't think this will knock out Sinistcha. Nice. I can maybe get Trick Room still. It's somewhere. It's not too far off. I wonder if I just risk it. I'm gonna switch back in Sableye actually. I don't want to just... I'm gonna target Talonflame. Because I know I can eat a move from Garchomp at this point, but if they double into it, it will go down. Yeah, it is what it is. They're going for a flinch, maybe. The fake out would have been perfect here at this point, but, you know. Goodra is in an okay position to kind of tank. So... maybe I don't think I'm gonna get Trick Room off. I'll try. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to remove Talonflame here. I'm gonna go for Iron Head. Save some of my PP. I might live, actually, from Garchomp. Okay, please don't flinch, Sinistcha. If I get Trick Room up, it's gonna be... okay, Eeyore flinch, please. That's so annoying. Well, it is what it is. That is so lucky on their end. Okay. I have no idea what they have in the back. I don't even remember what the team was at this point. I definitely gotta take care of this Garchomp here soon. Like, for sure. It might not matter that I don't have Trick Room up. Because so far they can't really do anything to Goodra. Oh yeah, they have nothing for Goodra. Yeah, I think it's game for them. Oh my gosh, yeah. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna actually just protect with camera up. And I'm gonna body press now into Garchomp because I feel like they're gonna protect with Tyranitar. And they're so comfortable with Garchomp that they haven't been protecting with it. And I figured they'd go for Earthquake to get camera up out of here. But they more than likely have Excadrill on the team. And it has Sand Force, actually, so... But it's burned. Yeah, let's freaking go. Goodra pretty much carrying me this whole time. I'm gonna one-shot T-Tar on the next turn. And they probably have Excadrill. Yep. I mean, camera up is going down here, but actually, I might be able to live. It doesn't really matter. They can't crit. There's no way. So Goodra's ability is, I think it's Shell Armor. You can't crit. So pretty much, they can't accidentally crit me and do more damage than, you know what I mean? They're just kind of screwed. Yeah. Looking pretty good for me. Goodbye, T-Tar. And I'm gonna Earth Power here. Yeah. This person's playing it pretty standard. The teams that have been giving me the most trouble today are the ones that are deviating from the norm, which I was saying is actually a great competitive advantage in a blind format like Global Challenges. I mean, they're teams that work good on the ladder overall. But in tournament play, some of these teams don't translate the same when you're doing a best of 3 against someone, where they can adapt to your play style and such. But I mean, honestly, I think a lot of the stuff I've seen has been feels like pretty good. I like the idea of Starmie with coaching. There we go. Goodra pretty much carrying me for sure. Why, thank you. Alright. Doing a little bit better here. I'm gonna keep on keeping on for a bit here. Bob. Wonder what Bob is offering out here. Okay. Okay. I do kind of like Drampa here. Aside, you know, the Mega Meganium and the Archelodon probably has Draco Meteor, but honestly, I mean, camera up could be good also, but it's like dicey if that would be the right option. I think I lead Sableye plus Drampa here. Sounds good. What crafting are you working on, or are you just making some stuff you need? I'm thinking this is the team. I'm going to try to go with Mega Drampa this match, but I'm not going to Mega it immediately. I might use it for weather control. Everything. Do you have to max out stuff still? Arcanine plus Tyranitar, okay. That's a little scary, but... I'm trying to think what I want to do here. Fake out T-Tar, maybe? They might just be spamming Rock Slide. I'm not gonna Mega yet, I think. I'm gonna Draco Meteor, I think, right away into Arcanine. I mean, technically they're not getting a boost from the sand while Cloud9 is here. Please do not flinch me. Please do not flinch me. Wonderful. Oh, I see, I see. So you don't even unlock them. Or no, you're saying like... You got... Is 90 the max level? I think I'm gonna switch in Hisuian Goodra real quick. And... I think I'm just going for another Draco. This is kind of scary. I just want to get rid of this Arcanine if I can. I'm about to get hit by a double rock slide, let's be real. But I can't burn anything here. I guess I could try to go for a knockoff, but I have a feeling they might just double rock slide, but I feel like they might even target Sableye. So they reveal it is Mega Tyranitar, actually. Yeah, they might just double rock slide based on their what they got going on here. Please do not flinch my Drampa. Please do not flinch it. Please do not flinch it. Please do not flinch. Ooh, that was a good call, actually. Nicely done. Alright, please knock out. Please knock out. Please be enough to knock out, even with the minus special... Oh, are you kidding me, dude? What a freaking nightmare. This is kind of dicey. I'm gonna risk it and bring in Sinistcha to heal up Goodra a little bit and try to body press into Tyranitar. It might be Scarf Arcanine? Oh no, they protect. Ooh, that was a good prediction. Or maybe they thought I didn't have Mega Drampa or something, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, they might protect this time. I'm gonna switch out into Sableye. The preserve Sinistcha a little bit. Alright, yeah, they protect with T-Tar, that's great for me. Oh no, no way. Oh. Did they have an item on them? I'm confused. Did they already steal one of my items I didn't even notice? Huh. Legion. That's a scary one, alright. Will-O-Wisp. I really hope this connects. Please do not miss. I could set up Sunny Day here. Please do not miss. Please do not miss. If I connect Will-O-Wisp on Legion, it's going to be so good for me. I mean, I still have Drampa, but my Pokemon are kind of getting to the point where they're getting low on health. Ooh. In comes the Pelipper too. Please do not miss Will-O-Wisp. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is going to make a difference. Oh, okay. Alright. Not so bad. I should probably set up a shelter. I'm gonna go for a sunny day here, I think. Or do I wait to do that? No, I'll go for sunny day. Shut down Pelipper and Basculegion. Okay, that was a good call to switch out. But now they're gonna set up sand. I wonder what their plan is. Weather Ball? What the heck? They're gonna hit me with a rock move? I mean, I guess. I mean, it's not even stab at that point, though. Alright, Eeyore. I mean... They might just protect with T-Tar here. I don't really know. I'm just gonna go for Sunny Day. Oh wait, actually, I just realized they're gonna Weather Ball fire into me if I set up Sunny Day. I mean, it's still resisted, but it's a boosted... Okay, they target Sable at this time. Oh my gosh. It just made sense to me all there. I don't know if I have to be too worried, but I am kind of low in health. That was a good switch. I'm gonna bring in Drampa. It's definitely the best play here. I wonder if I just double in. I mean, technically if I stay as Drampa, it's gonna be a normal move, no matter what. Icy Wind. Okay. I see you. That is so... Wait, that was on Basculegion? Wait, what the heck? That's actually absurd. What the... maybe I should have removed Pelipper, but that's fine. They have Icy Wind on their Basculegion. I thought I've seen it all. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for Body Press into T-Tar. And I'm going to Thunderbolt into Pelipper. I don't even think I want a Mega. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, whatever. They might double into Eeyore here. They Hurricane into Drampa. At least I'll remove Tyranitar, and then I'll bring in Sinistra to heal up Goodra a bit. And then I think 2 more attacks should be able to knock out Pelipper. And now it's going to be hit by the sand at the end of the turn also. Not too bad, I guess. I mean, it's still a little dicey for sure. And they technically have to connect. Actually, they could probably go for a Weather Ball into Sinistra here, safely. I'll just go for a Shadow Ball and chance that they miss or whatever. How am I faster? I didn't even realize that. There's the Citrus Berry. Okay. It's really gonna come down to this, it feels like. Imagine I get confused by a Hurricane. You know? That's really their only play, I feel like, is if they connect Hurricane to confuse me. Which would be very unfortunate. Okay, I almost thought it was gonna happen. I was expecting it in a way. Alright, GG. Goodra, MVP. Goodra is just too good. Alright. Let's see how many battles I can get in before I head out here today. I've only done 12 of the 45. Let us see. Snow Team for sure. I think I lead Goodra with Sableye here. Probably want to bring Camera up. I think I'll just bring Sinistra, even though it's a Snow Team. Actually, maybe I need Rangaroo. I'll bring a Rangaroo, I think, in the back. I don't normally bring a Rangaroo in the back, but I think it actually needs to come for me to even get a chance with Camera Up in this. I mean, to be fair, Camera Up could probably take some moves from this team. Meowscarada plus Frostlass. They might just try to play rough Sableye here. I could totally see it happening. But I think I would be okay with that outcome also. They're definitely... I should probably Sunny Day. I don't know... They don't know I have Sunny Day, so... They're probably just going to Mega Frostlass immediately here. I mean, I'm definitely going to be losing my... I feel like I'll lose Sableye here. Let's find out. But this at least will help me counteract their weather a bit. Okay. Do they try to Aurora Veil maybe? Yeah, see? Ooh! Oh, I almost thought it dodged. Somehow I lived though, that's actually kind of nuts. Blizzard, Eeyore avoids it, Sableye avoids it. See, look at that, that's amazing right there on my end, right? And now Frostlass is essentially, like, done for. I'm gonna switch into Rangaroo. I want to save Sableye here. They're probably gonna protect with Frostlass, I imagine. Or maybe let us Blizzard again. They Shadow Ball. Even better. Alright, I should have just removed Frostlass if I, you know, honestly. Alright. I have to get lucky here that they miss a move. Okay, it connects into Rangaroo, which is unfortunate, but I feel like I'm also in such a good position. Like, I've gotten rid of Frostlass. Meowscarada is pretty much done for. Probably a Fake Out will even take it out at this range. Let me make sure that HP. Yeah, I think Fake Out. I mean, I could just bring Camera up even, probably. I think I'm gonna do that. So they have Ninetales. Alright. I'm just gonna go for it. Whatever. I don't feel like they could do enough damage to threaten me on this turn. But if my moves connect, I think I clear their side. Yeah, because I can take that. Blizzard's going to be 100% accurate, but I think I can live it on both Pokemon. Please don't freeze me. Yeah. I think that's game. Meowscarada's down. What do they have left? Watch it be guards. Okay, King Gambit. This is not really a threat, I feel. Oh, wait, Supreme Overlord. That's actually kind of scary. I wonder if they're gonna Sucker Punch me. I'm gonna try using Shelter plus Protect real quick. They're probably gonna Low Kick. No, I think they're gonna Sucker Punch Camera up. Because they'll probably Choppleberry. Kotal Cleave, okay. Well, I think I might be okay then. I'm at +2 defense on Goodra now. I'm gonna Earth Power it. Okay, they're not even Choppleberry. GG. Goodbye. Jolteon Admirer, wow. Alright. We're on a little win streak now. Let's go team. Mortis. Rickamortis. We got ourselves a Fluette. I think I lead Sableye with Goodra. I bring Sinistcha in the back, and I think Camera Up might be our MVP for the late game here. Let's see. I lead Como-O plus Floette. I'm trying to think what the better play is here. Do you think they're going to Protect with Floette here? If they protect with Floette, they'll be a little unfortunate because they have some real plays here with Kommo-o. Sometimes they run special. If it's a special-oriented Kommo-o, that might be a problem for me. If it is physical, then I can always burn it. But they might not know I have Fake Out on Sableye also. If I can Fake Out Floette here, please don't protect. They're gonna protect, watch. Oh! They don't protect! Oh my gosh, I think that's goodbye, Floette. Aura Sphere is unfortunate, but I can totally take that. Let's freaking go, dog. Nice chunk there. So the big issue here is I more than likely am not going to be able to take 2 moves. All I could really hope to do is live a move just barely here. I'm gonna try to switch in Sinistcha. I mean, I guess I could protect. Yeah, I think I'm gonna protect. Okay, they actually switch out Floette. I'll take that. I mean, Incineroar obviously is a great counter to Sinistcha here, but it is what it is. They might even go for a Fake Out, actually, into Goodra. I don't know if they'll try to just go for an attack right away. I think it's worth going for a Trick Room. I feel like I just want to bring in Camera Up. I'm gonna do it. I'm risking it. I'm going for a really risky, aggressive play here. That is definitely an... Oh, they're gonna double into Sinistcha, maybe. Oh wait, no, never mind. This is actually really good. This may have paid off for me. I think I'm gonna bring in Goodra again. I think I'm just gonna Earth Power into Kommo-o and hope it knocks out at this range. I think it might. They do switch out Incineroar as well. Okay. Hopefully it does enough. Come on. Bang. Takes that relatively good. Alright, well, it is what it is at this point. I'll take it. It's not ideal, but it is okay enough. I'm gonna actually bring back in Sinistcha here to heal up Goodra, and I'm gonna body press into Kommo-o. I'm pretty sure it should knock it out. Ooh, that's a nice protect. If they have Will-O-Wisp, that will be kind of annoying. Yeah, but it's not really the end of the world or anything. Okay. I wonder if the mixture between Body Press and Matcha Gotcha will be enough to knock out Kommo-o. I'm actually not sure, but I just want to get some chip damage on Rotom here. I'm hoping this doesn't backfire on my end. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to backfire. Unless I get a crit. Or maybe even a burn. Oh my gosh, that's not good. Dude, this Kommo-o is actually kind of doing some work to me right now. Hydro Pump, unfortunate. Nice chip damage by them. Yeah. They're just taking the moves here pretty good. Mm-hmm. Dude, that's like... very unfortunate, but... I guess I could Rage Powder here. I'm just gonna Matcha Gotcha again. Maybe I should have Rage Powder, actually. They're playing around this really well. Mm-hmm. This does put me in a pickle. Yeah, getting that burn actually is gonna be a real big issue, it seems like. I'm gonna switch in Sableye and I don't think I'm gonna be able to live. I kind of want to just try to go for another Trick Room, even though I'm definitely gonna get Flare Blitzed and knocked out by the spread move. Yeah, I think they might actually sweep me with the Kommo-o. Yeah, they have Helping Hand on Incineroar. This is not good. Yeah, I think that's pretty much game, actually. Helping Hand is definitely really good on Incineroar. I didn't even realize it got that. Has it always had Helping Hand? It's definitely game over. GG. Dang. That burn really... I thought like the Floette, once I had that handled, it was going to be okay. But it ended up being the Kommo-o here in the back that really gave me some problems. That is a little unfortunate. I probably should have tried to burn it regardless, or knock off on it. I didn't even notice it had leftovers until later. So clearly it was like a bulky spread. So they can set up safer. Nicely done. Let's see here. Lodic, Aerodactyl, Charizard. I bet you it's Charizard X, just based on their team. Maybe I lead Camerupt. No, I'll lead Oranguru plus Sableye here. But the thing is, they might lead there's a really good chance they're going to lead King Gambit. Maybe I lead Goodra plus Sableye. Bring Sinistcha in the back, and I'm thinking Camera Up will still be a pretty good option here. Thanks again for coming out to the stream. I hope you're having a great weekend. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button. It does help my content out a lot. And if you are watching on Twitch and you want to check out my YouTube channel that I have for VGC, it's just Sassifrass VGC. Separate channel only for VGC content. Not sure what they're gonna lead here, but I feel like it's gonna be King Gambit plus Sneasler maybe, or Aerodactyl and King Gambit, or Aerodactyl and Sneasler. Some variation of those three Pokemon. More than likely. Alright, let's see. Aerodactyl and Charizard, okay. I'm not entirely sure what they have planned here. You mean like the trainer's stance? I'm gonna Iron Head into Aerodactyl and go for a Fake Out into Charizard turn 1, because I don't really know what to expect. It is Charizard Y. Huh. I was not expecting that. Okay. Not bad. Okay, so kind of a tough situation here. What is my better play? Protect, maybe. Guess knockoff into Aerodactyl. Hope I can live the Heat Wave plus Rock Slide combo that's about to happen. Oh, the icon? I'd have to look at it again. Please do not flinch me. Please do not flinch. Please miss Heat Wave. Please miss. Please miss. Thank you. Please don't flinch. Good job, Sableye. We approve. I mean, it's still pretty bad. But it's not horrible. I'm just not really feeling great about this matchup at the moment. I almost have to switch in Camera Up. So depending on what they bring in here is really going to determine what I do here. Maybe I have to sack Sinistcha. Sorry about those beepings, my computer's going nuts. So it's King Gambit, okay. Guess I body press and I'm gonna just switch the camera up here, screw it. I feel like they're gonna low kick into Goodra, maybe. Come on. Dang, that still does so much. So they do have Troppleberry confirmed. They are built very bulky as well. Unexpected. Okay, there we go. So they do low kick into Goodra. This is definitely a pickle. The thing is, this might be okay. I'm bringing Sinistra in just to heal up, camera up a little bit. I have a feeling they're not going to really predict what I'm about to do. So I'm going to switch in Sableye, and I'm going to Mega and go for Ancient Power into Charizard and pray that they don't shield. Because I feel like they might protect with Gambit and just go for Heat Wave here. And if they don't protect on Charizard, Ancient Power will one-shot it. Okay, I knew they would do that. That means they did not do the thing. They're gonna Solar Beam? Into Hammer Up, maybe? Alright, one-shot time. Goodbye. Love to see it. Alright. Well, that takes care of something on the field at least. This is kind of a pickle, though, I will admit. Sucker Punch probably knocks me out if they have it. But they probably don't. Sorry about that, my OBS. So I get Fake Out on Melodic. They don't have Sucker Punch. Oh wait, they're faster than me anyways. That's right, I am only base 20 speed. It didn't even matter. What am I talking about? Sucker Punch. They're way faster than me. I cannot believe they didn't try to remove Hammer Up there. How lucky. I'm gonna go for a Sunny Day just to weaken the move and bring back in Sinistra to heal up Sableye a little bit. I do need to get knockoff on that. Maybe I could have prioritized that, but I figured Sunny Day at least would prioritize. And if they do go for a water move, which they more than likely will, this will actually let me live. And I could always dodge it. Okay, they'd go for a Scald into Sinistra. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much game over. I'm gonna knock off first, and then I'll burn it on the next turn. If I don't get a burn off my Matcha Gotcha. Yeah, I think they're gonna try still, looks like. Hypnosis, okay. Sorry about that, I'm getting a couple little bumps in connection. I connected my Will-O-Wisp. They tried to Scald into the Sableye and I dodged it. Sinistra is sleeping like a baby. Guess I'll just keep throwing knockoff now. Might as well put Sableye to sleep too, Melodic. This must be a Coil. It might be Coil variant. No, if they were Coil, they'd probably run Muddy Water. Wow, they got a burn. Wub woke up. Love to see that. Got some chip off. Yeah, it's game. Mm-hmm. You did great, everybody. Alright, cool. Alright. GG. Let's see. Not too shabby. James. James. Oh. Gudra plus Sableye. Sinistcha in the back with camera. I'm thinking that is the team. I wonder if I should have led Sableye plus a Rangaroo, actually. One way to find out. Fluette and Garchomp, okay. I wonder what they'll try to do immediately. I legitimately am not entirely sure what their plan could be. Because if I Iron Head and fake out into Fluette and they protect, that won't be the best optimal play for me. But I feel like I probably should, because it's so tempting to them to just go for a Dazzling Gleam here, I bet. But then they also might just Earthquake and protect with Fluette. I feel like they might do that, but I'm just going to lock in. They actually protect with Garchomp. Okay. Maybe suspecting the burn. Nice. Yes, and they didn't build any defense into their Fluette, so it actually just goes down. Oh wait, they didn't Mega. Wait, what the? Wait, what? Wait, I just realized. Why did they not Mega? Are they potentially Mega Garchomp? I am was that like the fake out of the Sentry? I'm going to protect with Eeyore here, and I'm gonna burn Garchomp. Because Sneasler's probably gonna fake out into Gudra. Or maybe it protects. Alright, sick. They might even just double into Gudra. Close combat, yeah. Dragon Claw, yeah, see, look. It makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna actually just try to go for a Shelter here and go for a Will-O-Wisp into Sneasler, because if I connect it, yeah, it's gonna be really good for me. And I think I live anyways, a close combat. But this is much better. You know what? Is that a crit? Wait a second. Really? Okay, I definitely would not have lived that. What is that like wait, does it normally do that much damage? Because that was a burn, and it did that much. How is that possible? I'm gonna try knocking off. Maybe it's running an item like a fighting boost. Or maybe I just never realized, because I'm always burning them and getting my defense up before. Because I haven't done any calcs on this game, outside of just playing. Okay. They're just gonna keep doubling into it, feels like. Okay, no, they Dragon Claw and Sableye, that's fine. Let's see if it's Mental Herb. Because I didn't see that, actually. Or maybe it did happen. Oh, it's Focus Sash. Okay. So yeah, I guess I need to stop underestimating Sneasler, because it's actually insanely strong. Whew. I'm gonna go for Shelter again and bring in Sinistcha to heal up Gudra. Because I'm fairly confident that I should be able to live the close combat when I heal up. Yeah. Thankfully. Dragon Claw. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. And now I can actually redirect. Body press into Garchomp and redirect. They can't close they're probably gonna Dire Claw here, knowing that they can't close combat me. Or maybe they switch out Sneasler. Yeah. Alright, I got poisoned. Wait, it's Poison Touch? Interesting. I could get flinched, but it doesn't really matter if I did. Alright. Rough skin damage is a little brutal, I will admit. What I should do is actually set up a Trick Room. Why would they be Poison Touch if they're running Dire Claw? That doesn't even make sense. Is that even a thing? Is that a move? Because I've never seen, whenever they use Dire Claw, it says Poison Touch. I didn't even know if that's an ability for Sneasel. I have no idea. I've never even run it. But it like showed it like it was its ability, Poison Touch. Which I feel like doesn't synergize with Dire Claw, because then you're always going to get a poison off. Well, I guess I don't want to think about it too much. I mean, I have Trick Room in my favor now. Alright. It's looking pretty good for me. Okay. They preserved Sneasler for another day. Matcha Gotcha should take care of Garchomp with ease. Wonderful. Eeyore gets some healing up, which is always lovely to see. Sneasler has just been falling to its burn the entire fight. Basculegion. I see now. I think I'm just gonna target Sneasler to get rid of it. I could go for Shadow Ball, actually. But I'm not actually particularly too worried here that I have Trick Room up. It might be Choice Scarf, Basculegion anyways, and then they'll be locked into like Last Respects or something. And I don't even think they can one-shot Goodra anyways, so... Imagine oh my gosh, it one-shots? That has to be a crit. Yeah. Alright, awesome. I get almost fully healed from that. Wow. What an insult. That's totally fine with me, bro. Do what you gotta do. Live your life. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what they might want to bring. This has to be a Perish Trap team. What would be my best approach to fighting this? Maybe Drampa. It's actually kind of a tough decision what I should do. I'm gonna bring Drampa plus a Rangaroo, and then I think I'll bring Hisuian Gudra and Sinistcha in the back. I think that's what I gotta do this time. Alright. They lead Sableye plus. They're gonna perish for sure. They're gonna Mega Gengar. Imagine being you. Can't. As if I'm supposed to have a response for any of that. Alright, I'm gonna Draco into Gengar's slot, and I'm gonna go for Trick Room right out the gate here. Because if they want to set Perish, they're probably gonna fake out potentially into someone here, but they kind of have to pick and choose their battle. We'll see. Yeah, they go for the Perish. So more than likely on the next turn, they're gonna protect with Gengar to try to preserve themselves on the field a bit. So I gotta be a little... I'll probably double target into Sableye here. That might be my best call. They might even taunt on a Rangaroo to try to shut down my Instruct, which could be a little annoying. But I at least know they'll protect with Gengar, and I'll go from there. Okay, they Encore. That's actually pretty smart. Aside the fact that I have a Mental Herb. Okay. Won't be enough, unfortunately. But I'm gonna retarget Gengar on the following turn. And hopefully, I'm just gonna go for Draco. It's really all I got here to get out of this Perish Trap situation. I mean, technically I could go for extra sensory over that. It might even be a good option. I'm trying to think, because they might Encore me, so it doesn't really matter. I'll just go for extra sensory in case they don't Encore my Rangaroo again. Imagine they get a double Protect off, that would be kind of nuts. Okay, they switch out. Pretty good call, actually. But this may actually save my Pokemon now that they did that. Because Draco will connect, but I'm going for extra sensory, so it's not even going to knock out. They were hoping I would knock out Sableye or whatever they brought in. Thankfully, I can live now. So I pretty much got a double switch out on this next turn. Which I am totally happy about. Starbucks. Yeah, probably full of sugar over there. Okay. So they're bringing back in the Gengar. Actually, not a bad call. Definitely can put me at a odds end here. But at the same time, I'm going to actually go straight for a Shadow Ball and Iron Head. They'll probably Rage Powder with Sinistra, but it's okay. Ooh, they don't. Alright. I wonder if I'll be able to knock out Mega Gengar. I don't even know if I can. Okay. Iron Head does an okay chunk. Alright, it does something. So they just go for Parasong again anyways, so it's whatever. Okay. I'll go for Trick Room again. And then I might as well Protect, because they're going to fake out on me. They might even Shadow Ball. Actually, they're probably going to Shadow Ball, now that I think about it, into Sinistra. It's a pretty smart idea. More than likely, that's what they'll do. Does it knock out? Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. That special attack stat is nothing to mess around with. Okay. Let me see here. Rangaroo. I absolutely just want to use Trick Room, I think, here. I'm gonna go for a Body Press into Incineroar, I think. It's kind of dicey. They're playing around this actually really well. Nicely done. They're gonna Parting Shot out here, which is really smart. Okay. Yeah, actually, the pivots are really great. Because now at this point, I don't really have much counterplay to what they're doing. They will be able to live with the... I guess I just have to Iron Head into Starbucks here. They're definitely going to Rage Powder. It's definitely their better play. I mean, I could have maybe double targeted into Gengar. Maybe that should have been what I did, because even if they redirect, you know. Okay, so they're just going to Protect this turn. Makes sense. Respectable. It's not really a lot. Oh, they're trying to heal up Gengar. That's pretty smart, too. Yeah. That is a little problematic. I would absolutely have to be lucky at this point, I think, to take down the, yeah, I'd have to be pretty lucky. Pretty sure they're gonna switch. Maybe, no, I don't think they'll switch out Gengar, actually. They might. That would be pretty smart if they switch out Gengar. Or Rage Powder. They're gonna perish, and then... I mean, if I knock out Sinistra, maybe there's a chance. But at this point, probably not. I'd have to be able to somehow remove Incineroar in 3 turns. And I just missed the move, so that kind of sucks. Pretty sure this is going to be a GG. They're going to probably switch out Sinistra here. Switch in Incineroar to tank the move. Protect with Gengar. If they do that, it's pretty much game over, so I'll probably just forfeit the match. Alright, they just protect. So I should have... Yeah, it's pretty much game over. It seems that even though I brought Drampa to resist the ghost moves, it feels like Camera Up would have actually been almost better to at least have a way to, like, I would have been able to deal with these ghost types actually with Camera Up, with Heat Wave and Earth Power. And I had so many ample Trick Room terms, and I feel like Drampa unfortunately just couldn't cut it because it wasn't able to really hit hard enough, problematically enough, but GG. Unfortunately, I fell victim to a Perish Trap there, but it is what it is. Definitely feel like maybe Camera Up, I would consider bringing that next time, just because I feel like Drampa really wasn't cutting it. Like, maybe an Earth Power, I don't know how much it would do to Gengar, but like, at least I'd be hitting for Stab. I mean, not Stab, super effective. Alright, so this... I'm assuming it's Mega Scizor. It could be 2 Megas. Some sort of weather team here. Drampa does look good in this match, but gotta be careful with Scizor and Sneasler. Honestly, maybe Hisuian Gudra. They're more than likely gonna double lead Incineroar and Sneasler. So I wonder if I should just... Maybe I lead Sableye plus Gudra, and I bring Sinistcha in the back. I think I just bring Camera Up. I'm trying to think about this. I think I still just bring Camera Up. Alright. Politoed plus Dragonite lead. It's probably Mega Dragonite. That means... I'm gonna fake out turn 1 into Dragonite. Because if they Mega... I mean, they could have Inner Focus and not Mega. That is always a possibility. But I'd like to think that they'll Mega turn 1, try to go for like a Hurricane. Okay, they protect with Politoed. Okay, it might be Inner Focus, and they're just going for a regular Hurricane. Or Draco. Okay. That is definitely one way to handle this start. I'm just gonna set up a shelter and bring in Sinistcha. Since they lowered their special defense so much, I'm gonna try to get Trick Room off. Make like a very aggressive switch here. Okay. They Weather Ball. I'll take it. That hits hard, wow. that rain. Okay. I have a bad feeling about this, but I will go for Trick Room in hopes that I'll be lucky enough to live to see another day. They definitely faked me out with Dragonite, but yeah, they're definitely Mega Scizor. Yeah. That is very unfortunate. Hopefully I can not get frozen, and maybe it'll be a 2-hit KO. It probably won't be. They might be able to... Right down the middle. They are leftover, so it is a 3-hit KO more than likely still. Okay. I should have gone for a Sunny Day with Sableye, but... yeah. I'm just gonna go for a Shelter, because I feel like they're gonna protect. And I'm gonna set up Sunny Day. They're gonna unfortunately have like the advantage in this match for sure. I think they are gonna win the Weather War. I'm kind of just banking. They might switch out Dragonite and protect on Politoed. I doubt they'll protect with Politoed at this point. They'll probably Weather Ball. We'll see. Hurricane misses. Alright, I'll take it. I mean, sure. They're gonna switch in Basculegion, I think, on Politoed's slot, so they get their rain back. So I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp in that slot in hopes that I'm making the right prediction, because they want me to be locked in the body press so they can bring it in safely. More than likely. Please do not miss Will-O-Wisp. I'm like fairly confident I'm seeing a Basculegion come in here. Oh my gosh, they bring in Incineroar. Great fake out. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Yeah, they Draco into Sableye. Okay. It is what it is. I actually body press into Dragonite because I thought that might be the better play here. They're probably going to switch out Dragonite into Politoed. They might have Scizor in the back though, and if they do, then I think they really can't do anything. But if they have Will-O-Wisp on Incineroar, which is always a possibility, then this is actually going to be kind of annoying. Alright. It is what it is. They're probably going to fake out someone. Or maybe they'll just parting shot out, even. I feel like they're going to switch Dragonite out into Politoed, just to get its special attack back. Kind of a crazy... I can't believe they brought in Sneasler here. Like, legitimately. So they might not have Basculegion. Oh wait, they don't have Basculegion. What am I talking about? They might fake out camera up, I don't know. I'm gonna protect on Eeyore, Just because they could close combat it here. Yeah, that's so dumb. He's gonna set up another shelter. Honestly, I'm not sure. It does hurt. The Draco is going to be the real thing that's scary here in the end. Darkest Lariat. Dang, that does so much still. Like, absurd. Alright, now the real question is, what do they bring in here? Are they going to bring Dragonite or Pelipper? Pelipper can one-shot camera up, so I feel like they might just bring that in. Or Politoed, excuse me. I keep saying Pelipper, but it's Politoed. I was just thinking of the rain going off, that's all. I mean, I can't imagine them not targeting camera up with Politoed. I guess I just pray, because Darkest Lariat actually did so much there. Which I'm kind of shocked. They might just double into into Gudra here also. Please let me live from Incineroar. Okay, at least I get rid of Politoed. Please let me live this move. Wow. I mean, they can just spam Hurricane now, though. I wonder if Ancient Power is even enough damage to take out Dragonite. It's all I could really hope on is that they can't one-shot me, or they miss Draco or something. They probably can one-shot me with Draco. So they are Mega Dragonite, wow. It must have been Inner Focus. What a reveal! Yeah, that's gonna knock me out, more than likely. That is a GG, well played. Did some pretty good pivots there. Yeah, and even it feels like the Incineroar was a little more offensive. Nicely done. Very interesting decision not to Mega until the end. I don't even 100% know the advantage. Because I did have Fake Out, but like, did that even really come into play much? Because no, I don't even think they had Fake Out. I think they had one. Like, I feel like when I faked them out, they got flinched at the beginning of the match. I don't know. Not entirely sure. Alright. Let's see here. Burns are obviously going to be really good in this fight. Gudra feels good, Sinistra. I mean, Drampa honestly could be good. This might be Drampa's time to shine. I think I'll bring Drampa this time. hope for the best. Ugh. Alright, Incineroar plus Tyranitar. Okay, so right out the gate, I'm gonna fake out Tyranitar and protect because, or you know what, I'll go for a shelter in case they don't fake out Goodra. Because even if they fake me out, I'll be able to heal it back up with leftovers. They do Mega T-Tar. They might protect with it though. Let's find out. Alright, so they actually are probably just going to attack Sableye with Incineroar. Nice, I get Shelter off. They actually Parting Shot, alright. Maybe they'll bring in Sneasler. Potentially. What do you know? They will probably fake me out here. What I think I do is I actually burn Tyranitar or try to... Oh wait, no I can't. What am I talking about? I can't. It's Dark type. I'll try to burn Sneasler and just Body Press Tyranitar. I can take a close combat here. Unfortunately, I miss Will-O-Wisp, which is unfortunate, but it's kind of what I gotta do here. Because they're probably gonna target Sableye with Tyranitar, more than likely. And then I should be able to remove... Okay, it doesn't even take me out. So Body Press should one-shot T-Tar. Perfect. Get a little bit of leftovers healing here at the end. Hopefully my Will-O-Wisp will connect on the following turn. And I haven't revealed I have Protect yet. They're going to bring in Incineroar, they're going to fake out Goodra, they're going to close combat Goodra, more than likely. Yeah. So I will try to burn Sneasler, and I will finally reveal I have Protect on Goodra. Okay. Please connect the burn, it will make this fight a lot better for me. Yep, fake out into me. Yes, love that for me. Sneasler is now kind of dealt with for the most part. I'll switch in Sinistcha on the following turn to heal up Goodra a bit. And I think I'll just set up another shelter. That way I can eat up these attacks. Because I don't think I can even one-shot Incineroar. And in the long run, healing up a bit here is actually going to be very advantageous for me. Okay. Wonderful. Alright, in comes Throat Chop, does not a lot. Going for Shelter. Okay. From here, I'm gonna get up a Trick Room. Or I could redirect. I'll Trick Room. And Protect. Or actually, no, I'll go for Body Press. Into Incineroar, I think. Or... no, I'll Protect. Okay. Yep. Ooh, good call on my end. They try to double into Goodra here. And there is the Trick Room. Which should help me out a bit here. I'm going to Shadow Ball into Sneasler. And I'm going to Body Press into Incineroar. They just forfeit. Alright. GG. It's been fun doing some of these battles today. I think I might actually just end it here. Yeah, let me see how many I was able to complete in total. 19 out of 45. Yeah, that was fun. I mean, I feel like even some of the matches I lost were really just a matter of positioning and plays I've made and, you know, my opponent making great predictions and switches and all of that jazz. So I think overall I really like the team I'm using. I mean, I've been experimenting with some other stuff while I've been playing on ranked, but really appreciate you checking out my stream today, and I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend and start to your week. And with that being said, the Sass Squad's getting stronger each and every day. You have a good morning, evening, afternoon for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care, friends, and peace out for now.